Hello everyone. Today I am going to talk about the solar system. The solar system consists of the sun and all the objects orbiting within its gravitational field. Our sun is the hottest object in the solar system. It is also considered as a star. There are 8 planets in the solar system. The 4 inner rocky planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars. The 4 outer gas planets are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun. It is boiling hot. That the daylight side is like an oven which is burning very hot, and the dark side of Mercury is as cold as Antarctica. Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system. It has dense clouds, so we can't even see what is on the surface. Under these clouds, there are a lot of erupting volcanoes. We don't know what if one erupts on Venus just now. Earth is our 3rd planet. It is the place where we live, and life was formed about 4.6 billion years ago. We live on Earth because of its gas atmosphere and because of all these oxygen. Mars is known as the red planet. It is a planet which had life long ago. So for that, NASA is sending lot of rovers, orbiters, landers and such to analyze rocks and bring soil samples to Earth. Scientists study the Martian dust and soil, and also the data which is analyzed by a rover or a lander and also an orbiter. Jupiter is the largest planet of them all. It is made of gas, and there are 2 gases which is known as hydrogen and helium. These are the same gases for the Sun, but it is a little lesser than the Sun has. Jupiter has a 300 billion year old Jupiter has a 300-year-old storm which is circling and is shrinking all the time. In the future it will be size as Earth, and even more future it will be the size of Russia, and then shrink into sugar cube and then explode into tiny bits. Saturn is a nice yellow ring planet. You might be guessing why this planet's got a ring. Because it has a rogue force. The rogue force is a force that pulls things towards each other, and Saturn pulled some of rocky stuff towards it, and Saturn destroyed it into icy little clumps of planetesimals. Now those form a ring system. So some of the icy little things crash into each other and form moons. Some moons would go away from Saturn. So for that, these little planetesimals will look after each other, just like the shepherds look after the sheep. These are called shepherd moons. Uranus is also a nice planet which has a ring system made of dust, not ice. The Uranus is sideways. You might be guessing why it's sideways, because it had been knocked by an object long ago. It had turned 97 degrees. Also, Uranus is one of the coldest places in the solar system. It has a methane atmosphere, and also it has a little ocean, it has a little underwater ocean. Neptune is also a planet, but it is a little smaller than Uranus. Neptune has the strongest winds that could go 2000 kilometers per second. That's a very strong storm. If you are landing something on Neptune, the spacecraft would be blown off and into space. Neptune also has a storm just like Jupiter, but it is not red. It's a black storm. This is known as the Great Dark Spot. This storm is gobbling everything on Neptune which is coming closer and gets pulled in, just like the black hole. There is a region called the main asteroid belt. The main asteroid belt is a place where billions of asteroids are in it. It is also the place where the 4 inner rocky planets and the 4 outer gas planets are separated. The Kuiper belt is also an asteroid belt, but it is bigger than the main asteroid belt. The Kuiper belt has little clumps of ice and dust which collide each other by gravity. These form dwarf planets to circle round the Sun, just like those on Saturn. There are 5 known dwarf planets in our solar system. Their names are Ceres, Pluto, Haumea, Makemake, and Eris. Ceres is one of these dwarf planets, and it is in Mars and Jupiter. Between Mars and Jupiter is the main asteroid belt. So it is some asteroids have collided to form it. But in ancient days, people have thought that Ceres would be the largest asteroid in the main asteroid belt. But in 2006, NASA classified Ceres as a dwarf planet because it is much bigger than asteroids. So nowadays, The largest asteroid in the main asteroid belt would be Vesta. Pluto is also a dwarf planet. It has a little underwater ocean. Pluto is classified as a planet long ago, but in 2006 NASA also classified it as a dwarf planet. It is even much smaller than the other planets. Do you know who classified Pluto as a dwarf planet? The scientist's name is Clyde Tomb. So for that, NASA sent a spacecraft called New Horizons to explore Pluto and to classify Pluto as a dwarf planet. Makemake is also a little dwarf planet. It has also an atmosphere, and NASA says that it is the best place for life to form, but still life is not there already. Haumea is a strange dwarf planet. It is an oval shape. It's just like the shape of an egg. Haumea is also a little dwarf planet, but it is even bigger than Makemake. The last dwarf planet is Eris. It is the furthest of them all. Eris is also a little icy dwarf planet, and it has a little moon called Dysnomia, and also another moon. Do you know where the solar system ends? The solar system ends with the Oort cloud. The Oort cloud extends to the edge of the solar system, and we come to closer stars. We come to closer 3 stars called Alpha Centauri. This is a triple star system. Alpha Centauri A is the first star, Alpha Centauri B is the second star, Alpha Centauri A, his name was Rigil Kentaurus, and Alpha Centauri B's name was Ptolemy, and Alpha Centauri C's name was Proxima Centauri. It is a red dwarf, but Alpha Centauri A is a little bigger than our Sun, and usually Alpha Centauri B is smaller than our Sun, and Proxima Centauri is the smallest of them all. Thank you for listening to my video. I will come up with a new video next time. So for now, bye bye.